hydrogen plus means the valency of the hydrogen is 1, and similarly the oxygen ion is represented as the O2 minus. O2 minus means, which means that is valency is 2. 2 minus ಅಂದರೆ valency is 2, and here we have the some valency of the various elements. That are the hydrogen has the valency 1, and the ion of the hydrogen is H plus, and helium is represented by the symbol He, and the valency is 0. ಅದು ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ that has the valency 0. And next is the lithium. Lithium symbol is the Li, and the valency of the lithium is the 1, because that has the lithium has the 1 ion, and that's the valency is the 1 valency, and the ion is the Li plus. In the same way, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminum has the different valencies, and they are the ions. And next we will go for the concept, that is the rules of writing the chemical formula. We all used to write the chemical formulas. Then what are the rules required to write the chemical formula? ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಈಗ chemical formula ಬರೀತೀವಿ, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Then what are those rules? Here valency of the ions must be balanced. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ನಾವು chemical formula ನ ಬರೀಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ the valency of the ions must be balanced. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ions ಏನಾಗಿರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಾವು chemical formula ನ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. And in case of where both the metal and the non-metal substances are present in a compound, the name of the metal is always written first in the chemical formula. For example, sodium chloride is written as the NaCl. If in the compound, that compound contains the metal and as well as the non-metal, ಈಗ ಒಂದು compound ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಆ compound ಒಳಗಡೆ metal element ಇದು non-metal element ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ we should write the symbol of the metal first. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ metal symbol ಏನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೆದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು non-metals ಅನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, here we have the sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is a compound, and in writing the chemical formula of the sodium chloride, we write the symbol of the metal first. Sodium is the metal, and here we write the symbol of the metal first, and next we write the chlorine, that is the non-metal. And in case of the polyatomic ions, the ion is written in brackets before writing the number of ions associated to it. In case of the single ion, there is no need to mention the ion in the brackets. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ನಮ್ಮದು ಒಂದು ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಅದೇ polyatomic ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು polyatomic ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ more than 2 atoms ಇಂದ ಅದು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು atoms ಅನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. And if in case a single ion, if there is a single ion, then there is no need to write the bracket in the ions in the bracket. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ions ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು bracket ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರೆಯೋದು ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. And writing the formula of the simple compounds. ಇಲ್ಲಿ simple compounds ಅನ್ನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ simple compounds ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is with the 2 atoms. Okay, ಏನಂತ This is the writing the chemical formula of the simple compounds. And here we have another example that formula of the sodium oxide. Sodium oxide. Then the symbol of the sodium is the Na, and oxide means oxygen. And the sodium oxide. Sodium oxide, this is the sodium sulfide. Sodium sulfide, and symbol of the sodium is the Na, and the symbol of the sulfide is the sulfur. Sulfur means that is gas. Next we should write the valencies, and that is sodium has the valency +1 and sulfur has the valency -2. Now cross multiply the valencies. Na2, yes, Na2S, sodium sulfide. This is the chemical formula of the sodium sulfide. And here we have another example that chemical formula of the aluminum chloride. Then first we should write the symbols, and symbol of the aluminum is the Al, and chlorine, the symbol of the chlorine is Cl. Now write the valencies. The valency of the aluminum is the +3 and valency of the chlorine is -1. Now cross multiply the valencies, and Al1 Cl3, that is the chemical formula of the aluminum chloride. And in the same way we have another example that magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide in the molecular mass. And next we will go for the formula unit mass. Here, the sum of the atomic masses of all the atoms in a formula unit of a compound is called as its formula unit mass. ಇಲ್ಲಿ formula unit mass ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿದೆ? The sum of atomic masses of all atoms in a formula unit of a compound. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇಂದ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್‌ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. And that contains the several atoms. Then the sum of the atomic mass of that formula of a compound. ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಅಟಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we will get the formula unit mass. And the formula unit mass is used in case of the substances that constitute ions. ಇವುಗಳನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ the compounds that constitute the ions. ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ions ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಂತವುಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀವಿ. Here formula unit mass of the sodium chloride ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. And here the atomic mass of the sodium atomic mass of the sodium is the 23. Here 138 atomic mass unit. This is how to find the